Hello and welcome back to the next episode of our hardcore series. Now, what we are going to do is we are going to finish draining this out and making our whole city and making that whole dream a possibility. Now, I have spent too long just saying like what's going on, what I need to do. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna crank along and do it and get this thing. We only have a few columns left. We're over halfway done with draining it. All we have to do is finish it up and start building. I have the copper oxidizing and everything all ready to go. Um, yeah, let's just get it done. There we go. Now we got a bit of it flattened out as well as the walls all gone, and I'm just gonna keep on just destroying this because we're wanting to make this a flat piece of land and so that it'll be the easiest to build on. But while we're doing that, we're waiting for the rest of this to oxidize so that we can have fully oxidized copper. So without any further ado, let's just get mining because I have a lot to do and I have very little time to do it because I'm trying to get this episode out in a hurry. And I will let y'all know about that in just a minute. Alright, so if you know or if you don't know, I'm currently I started taking medication for anxiety and all the other stuff that I have going on, and it has been kicking my butt to where I haven't been able to get up as early as I've needed to, because currently I've needed to get up at 5:30 in order to actually get a good amount of progress on the episode done. But now that I have this medication, I have to get up later, otherwise I feel terrible. And so now I'm trying to get back into the swing of things and the amount or get the amount of sleep to where I'm not dead during the day, and also get just up so that I can actually get episodes out and actually get working on them, because I have learned a lot of things, especially with this build specifically, that I am not one that can just crank away at something mindless forever. Um, so I need a task that I need to complete, otherwise it feels like a waste of time. But one of those tasks I think is making a farm. Because that's one of the things I like doing is making farms and making things that are functional. Oh, a slime. There are two slime chunks in here. Interesting. But yeah, there's... I could end up making this a slime farm. I'm probably gonna use one of the slime chunks, but... Where'd the last one go? Oh, I hit it. Anyway, we're going to get to... We're gonna get that done. But what I'm needing to do is... We're still waiting for all this to oxidize because I just want to have all of this stuff just for ease of use. So this is going to be the longest process, is just mining all this out, making sure it's all nice and flat, because that's what we're needing it to be. But right now I'm trying to get back in the swing of things, trying to get at least one episode out per week. I plan on making more farms and having just small bits of work on this part. Cause this is a mega build and I can't do it all in one run. I know it would be better to do so, but I can't do that. I just can't do that because it's just not possible for me. Or actually it's just not that fun. Just to crank away, but I'm gonna find things, because if it's something short term, I can do it. But I think it's just because of lack of experience that I just don't feel able to. Because if I got used to doing this for so long, then I feel like it would be a lot easier for me to be like, okay, I need these materials, go out, gather as much as I need of these materials, and then come back. But since this is my first actual mega, I think this is even bigger than the dragon in just terms of amount of things, because that was additive. This was subtractive, to where I had to mine out all this water, and it was difficult to get all the water just gone, but we got it after just a while of just grinding while watching anime. But now that it is gone, I learned that it was not the most pleasant of experience, and I kind of just blocked most of it out from remembering. So we're going to be doing more building of farms and doing a lot of the small stuff, as well as occasional updates on where this is going, because this is a big project that we can just do over a long period of time. Whereas the rest of it is things that we can do really fast, like making a super smelter, making a kelp farm, or bamboo farm. And I think a lot of it I'm going to move in here, because I have a kelp farm in the little cave area, and I have a wheat farm. But I think I'm going to move them all in here just because there's more room in here. Like, this is so spacious, and I can have it be its own building of just the kelp farm, and have it be an experience of sorts, to where we just have no need to head back to the main base, except for to look back. But I think this would be a good plan for the mega base, and have the farms in here. And then I'm also going to make an Elder Guardian farm soon, so that we can have all the Dark Prismarine and the blocks that are necessary to make the buildings, because I have an idea for how I want the buildings to be. I just haven't been able to put it into practice because, well, I haven't had anything. I haven't had the proper materials to do so. But we're just going to continue here and finish cranking away at this, because we need to get the ground flat before we make any farms. And then I'm going to need to make a quick layout of the road and buildings, because I'm wanting this to be expandable and to where it looks like a full underwater metropolis. and less of a just a single dome underwater. Like kind of like just make it an Atlantis type of city. I don't know. I haven't fully thought through it, but we're gonna see how far we can take this because I want this to be I want this to be very cool. But I do apologize for not being able to get the episodes out like I normally would. It's just this medication has been kicking my butt, but I thank you all for joining me on this episode. I know that it's not much to get this all done, but it took a lot of effort. And, if you could, please hit the like button down below and, subscribe to see where all this big dome ends up going. Because I just said when I plan on doing it, but who knows? I may blow it up. I don't know. This is chaos, but we're gonna see where this goes. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.